All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Another day, another football game of my brother's. Something you wanted to say?
This is the toughest of games that we'll have to play this year. It is truly, like you said in your title, a David versus Goliath matchup between the team in blue, the good guys, the home team, Bondi, the Patriots, the team in red. We'll just call them the guys in red. Blue versus red. And what's scary about this is the guys in red have not lost a game this season, and they've not even been scored on. So we have our work cut out for us. We are coming into the game, I think, with a 2-2 record, 2 wins, 2 losses.
Coming off a win last week.
Coming off a win last week. And so it's going to be a tough one. And I will say that talking to Lex yesterday, the team is not real optimistic. And I hate that because you really can't go into a game at this level already feeling defeated. And I hope that does not translate itself onto the field. I hope that the guys will come out and play strong, and then you never know what can happen.
Do you all know the David and Goliath story? Everybody has to know the story. Do you think there's anybody? Do you think there's anybody that doesn't know the David and Goliath story?
I think even those who are not Bible scholars will probably know the David versus Goliath story. It's a analogy for so many things in life. Many of us have found ourselves as the Davids versus the Goliaths.
Yeah. Just in case there's nobody who knows the story, just to really briefly summarize it, in the old days, thousands of years ago, David was a small, frail shepherd's boy who had to go to war with a 10-foot tall behemoth giant named Goliath. And so obviously the giant is the one who everyone thought would win the battle to the death. But David was blessed by the Lord, had the Lord on his side, so he was able to upset or dethrone the giant. And so that is the analogy. Everybody knows that. Everyone should at least. And so another case of David and Goliath here today. We're David. Goliath is right over there. The only problem, though, that's kind of a little bit funny, is that in this case, the Goliath over there has just as much of the Lord's favor, if not more, than our side does. Look, last year they did a prayer, and right now they're about to go for their prayer again. So this time, not only are they Goliath, but they're Goliath with the Lord on their side. And so,
well, you have to admire that.
Yeah, no, I respect it. I remember last year, plain as day, I literally did not know they were about to do their prayer circle right now. I just remember last year they did it, and so I knew it was coming, but perfectly convenient timing.
I really can't say that our team has ever done a group prayer that I've noticed. Have you?
I'm not sure.
I've watched them for 2 years, and I don't think I've ever seen them gather and say a prayer.
I'm not sure.
So you have to admire that.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the...
At the middle school age, it's really hard to profess your faith, no matter what your faith is. And profess that in front of a crowd full of peers, adults, kids alike. They got the band there.
Yeah, we're at home this time. Last year we went to their field. This year they come to us.
So something interesting is it is 95 degrees out here, which was crazy. We got this morning in the low 70s, and it's warmed up all the way to 95 here during game time. Something. So it's warm for those guys out there with their helmets on.
Oh yeah, warm's an understatement. Jennifer says, "Can they may be Goliath, but can they play? Just because they're bigger doesn't necessarily make them better." Well, I think in this case they are the real deal. I think they won the district last year, right?
Yes.
They won district last year, and this year they're even better. Through 4 games, they haven't given up a single point the whole season. That's like absolutely astonishing. And so let's see if we can at least put some points on the board. Hey, I'm shooting for it all. Why don't we get an upset today? Even the 18-0 Patriots lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl in 2007. I'm sure some of you remember that. Maybe the greatest upset in sports history. Joe Namath's guarantee back in 1970. There's been a lot of great upsets throughout history. LeBron beating the 73-9 Warriors at their home.
I just noticed that the only bench that the players have to sit on is an old telephone pole. You seen that?
I wasn't paying
There's
attention.
no benches over there for the players to sit on whatsoever. They have a telephone pole. All right, so the coin toss shows that we will be kicking the ball to the red team.
All right.
So
You all seeing okay?
First.
I'm up top in the bleachers, but I could go to the field if need be. It's a little harder because the sideline is right here, very close to the bleachers this week. Also, there's a huge mob of cheerleaders, and they have the band over there, so it would be hard for me to walk. So if you need me to stand for better visibility, I can, but I'm hoping that this right here will do. Be a little bit farther away this week, but okay. Lex is number 13. Is he on for the navy blue team, Bondi? Is he on kickoff team?
I think so. Oh yeah, I see him out there.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Long sleeve.
Yeah, that's him, number 13. That's Lexer. It's my brother. All right, everyone's seeing good. Okay. Excellent. I just hope my phone doesn't overheat. It feels really hot in my hand. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. It feels like my hand's burning holding my phone, so if it just shuts off out of nowhere, then it had to have overheated. I hope.
You come on this other side of me and I'll shadow it.
All right.
There goes the kickoff. Oh,
Onside kick.
Recover.
They
don't
got
listen
it.
to get that.
I got it. Oh yeah, smart idea because the sun's on that side. So
Yeah, I'll keep the
my
sun
dad's
here.
gonna try to be a human shield. Need a phone umbrella. Yeah, hey, they have an umbrella.
I've
It
seen
actually
this
feels like it's
before.
cooling off already. It feels like it's cooling off right now. So we're on defense first. Czar, that actually wasn't a bad kick in football. If the kick goes to at least 10 yards, then you do have a chance to dive on the ball and recover it. So the goal, if you want to do what they call an onside kick, is to kick it that bare minimum 10, maybe 11 yards, so it's not as close to the return team. And then if you can dive on it, you can get the ball back. So it
And
was
then
intentional.
There's also a reason. Oh, they're passing phone.
Passing on the first play.
Deep pass.
Wow.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Good tackle though. That was good pocket presence. That QB stepped up in the pocket and delivered a laser. Wow.
And so another reason for the
That's
onside kick.
That's going to be a good QB, number one. I can already tell that was a high school, college level play for a middle schooler. Whoever number one on Thompson Tigers is. I don't know if anybody knows.
And so another reason for the onside kick is not so much to try to get the ball back, but to not put the hands in the speedy return guys.
Or to keep their offense off the field. They have a high-powered offense, and you can keep them off the field, then that's always a good sign.
Handoff. And that's going to be a score. There was a hold. There was no flag. I saw an obvious hold on the offense, but yet no flag.
Gosh, Ellie, you should be a coach. Working on it. I'm working on it. Every week people say that, and I appreciate it every time. It is my long-term goal. Work in progress. It doesn't just happen overnight, unfortunately.
So you actually did coach with the YMCA squad one year, which was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Your team did really well that year.
Yeah, we had an underwhelming squad, but we were able to outman the other teams, not through size, but through deception, through trick plays, and different things like that. We had to adjust, but we did good. Yeah, it's a good team right here.
So last year we had an issue with this school, or maybe I had a personal issue with the school. They were winning by so much at halftime, and they were trying to run the score up even higher in the second half. And that just doesn't show a lot of good sportsmanship when you know that you have an obvious advantage.
Block kick, nice.
When you have an obvious advantage
Good block, guys.
and you know you're going to win, and it's not going to take much effort to win, yet coaches purposely try to run scores up, which is a shame because these are neighboring schools. These kids are friends with each other off the field. the families are friends off the field, and there's no reason to run scores up on your neighboring schools. It's not like a rivalry or something.
I think it was. I didn't get the impression of that last year, but maybe I thought they were trying to. It was 17-0 right before halftime, and they were trying to call timeout to make it 24-0 before halftime to get their lead more secure. But you were like, come on, they already have control of this game. That's not necessary. 17-24 is not that different. I remember that's what we were just debating last year. And so I don't know. Y'all think that's running the score up, or do y'all think it's reasonable given the situation?
17-0 is already a 3-score game, son. 3-score game. And when you're
onside kick here. Oh, we got it. Okay, good recovery.
That was a little tick for tack right there. They're like, oh, y'all want an onside kick? Well, watch us onside kick as well. Tick for tack.
Jennifer, the Packers have Jordan Love. I don't think they need me at quarterback. I appreciate it, but Jordan Love is doing just fine. The Packers have had a off last 2 weeks, but I still think they can win that ring this year. As a Chiefs fan, of course, I'm rooting for my team. I feel like our odds are high as always. Chiefs are back, of course. We've never really been gone. I knew that, but we did look really good this past Sunday.
All right, Lex is on the wideout over here closest to us.
If the Chiefs end up not winning, though, then I could see the Eagles or the Packers winning. Fumble. Oh, no, a fumble.
A horrible turn of events.
Where's the ball at? I can't even see the ball.
This is a turnover.
Oh, no.
First possession of the game for the blue squad, and they've already turned the ball over.
Calling it now.
That is the worst thing you could have.
Oh, no. Calling it now, y'all. I guarantee you, either the Chiefs, Packers, or Eagles wins the ring this year. I would bet money on it with anybody. And that's one of those three teams that wins the Super Bowl this year. Lions are good. Oh, Lions are really good. I'm just not so sure they're quite ready yet. You can just tell by watching the game. I'm not infallible. I've been wrong plenty of times, but I do have a pretty good eye for watching football, and so I just kind of, my gut just tells me the other three teams are the ones that are more ready. Oh, we got to tackle them. We need a turnover or two today.
I see a fumble.
Oh, what the heck? Someone else has the ball.
Oh, no.
How did that happen? How did that happen?
It was a fumble recovered from the same team and then advanced another 10 yards.
In the NFL, they don't let you advance fumbles anymore, I don't think. I appreciate it, Jennifer. Maybe I'll be the Wisconsin flag football quarterback. I love y'all's state. I think I've always told Meg that Minnesota or Wisconsin is where I'd want to live if it couldn't be Texas. Leaning towards Wisconsin now. I love that state. It's a great state.
Call on the field. Blue squad has used their first timeout. Trying to make some adjustments early before it's too late. We are only 2.5 minutes into the game, and there's already 6-0.
Yeah, 6-0.
We don't want to go 2 scores down with still 5 minutes into the first quarter.
No, it's a first down. They ran that more than 10 yards. That'll refresh their set of downs.
It should be second down. They've not changed it yet.
You can come replace LaFleur when he's let go. I might do that. Okay, I will take you up on that. I would love to coach the Pack. I would gladly do it. He's a good coach. He is a really good coach, though. I just feel like he is a little conservative sometimes. But if there needs to be a change, if him and the team need to change of scenery, then I will gladly fill the spot. Appreciate it. Lex is number 13. I think he's predominantly on offense. We're on defense right now at the moment.
Uh-oh, shotgun formation. Could be a pass. It is a pass.
Another deep ball. Oh,
Lord.
I've always thought more teams should do that. They don't throw a whole lot in middle school, but when you're defending a receiver, not only do you have to be able to out-muscle him and try to keep them from catching the ball, you have to even be able to locate it in the air. When you throw it to the moon, it's hard to track the ball in the hot sun or in the bright sun. The sun yards is hard to track it even. So I don't know why teams don't throw those little those moon balls more often, as they call them. Even in the NFL, they lose track of the ball sometimes when you throw it high and far enough. So if you have someone like a really good receiver, just give them a chance once in a while. Okay, we got a good tackle at the line of scrimmage right there. I'm gonna take my sunglasses off. I feel like I'm not seeing quite as well. I'm missing some plays. I like the Broncos too. There's teams. I told y'all last time I videoed one of these games that you watch enough ball, you watch enough, post-game interviews with the players and coaches. You kind of just get an impression of who you feel like has a good attitude and who you feel like, oh, fumble. I think we got it.
Looks like Blue recovered.
All right, that's what we needed. You need a turnover. That's us. Blue recovered the fumble. Good job, Blue. That's how you weather the storm right there. You force a turnover. In middle school, one of the things that a lot of players have not been coached super hard on is protecting the ball at all costs. They're worried about juking, about their technique with the blocks, and you're not focusing on the 3 points of protection with a football, having it tucked between your bicep, your shoulder, and your breastplate. 3-point protection of the football. And so I'm surprised teams don't.
Oh, no, 2 minute in motion.
There's going to be a flag.
They're going to bring this back.
Yeah, we had 2 minute in motion.
I'm surprised they even allowed it to play.
Yeah.
Dead already.
Yeah.
Unless the defense did something. No, it's on us.
Yeah. But yeah, teams should try to strip the ball a lot more often, because even someone like Derrick Henry, who's a professional world-class running back, fumbled 3 times this year. You just catch him not looking. You can literally punch the ball with your fist and knock it out a lot of the time. But anyways, I was talking about impressions of teams that I just get a good vibe from. I feel like they have a winning culture. Broncos are another one of those. Bo Nix is next level. I'm not easily impressed.
Oh, big run, big runner.
Fullback dive, little small gain. Yeah, there's a lot of QBs that I think are overrated. That are not nearly as good as they've been made out to be. I'm not going to say their names. I'm not trying to bash anybody, but point is that a lot of people are easily impressed, and I don't get impressed unless it's genuine. And so Bo Nix for the Broncos is genuine. He's the real deal.
All right, I do believe it is second or third down.
Should be
Passing
second.
Play. Deep ball, way
Oh,
overthrown.
no.
Way overthrown. Now it brings up third down.
Our QB isn't as tall as the other one. It's difficult to see over those tall offensive linemen. Even in flag football, I'm only 5'8", so I have a problem. There's no O-line, but there's a rusher. And so when the rusher's coming, and no, I'm not talking about Josh Allen. Josh Allen is great too. Carly, it's not him. Little swing pass to number 2 rather, broke a tackle. We got it first. Okay. We need to do that more often. That's like a little quick swing pass. Do you think that you're going to throw it deep because they're in the shotgun? Then the QB just dumps it off to the running back, gets him around the edge a little quicker. It's a good play. All right, we got Lex over here, number 13. We got Trips on the left side. Trips meeting 3 receivers. Got a humongous fullback in the backfield, number 10. Biggest guy on the field as a ball carrier.
Slant route.
Oh. I like
on the slant.
I like our aggressiveness, though. The aggressiveness looks better. You got to play up to your competition. I love Randall Cunningham. He's awesome. I love his play style. He's fun to watch. He's like Slender Man. He's just made of elastic, so flexible. QB power to the right, tackle for loss. All right. So, going to be third down, third and about 13. They do got some massive pass rushers on this team. Look how tall number 9 is. I think we need to have a birth certificate check on those guys. They're big. Reverse. They got it wrapped up. Coaches are on top of their game over there too. You could hear the coach for them yelling out reverse before it was even happening, so they could see it right away.
Brings up 4th and very long. Should be a punting situation.
You should be an announcer, Ellie. You know, I would actually I can't even talk. Can't do that if I'm an announcer. Can't stutter like that. I would totally enjoy being an announcer, though. Actually, I would.
No.
Block punt. Block punt. Doesn't matter who recovers it. The ball, it's 4th down. They'll have the ball right there, regardless. I would enjoy being an announcer, actually. Almost as much, maybe even as much as I would coaching. I would do either. Reffing's the other thing that people said I should do. I don't really think I would enjoy that as much. I want to contribute to the game and the knowledge of the game. And so I think either coaching or announcing would be the way to go with that. It's all right. We showed some life there. Another thing to consider is that if this team is used to blowing people out 40-0, 50-0, I don't know what their scores are, keeping the score more respectable could even be a minor moral victory in and of itself. 24-6, for example, 28-12 would look a lot better than 50-0. Do I think Denver beats KC for the AFC West title? I don't think so, but it's possible. They almost beat us last year. Bo Nix almost beat Mahomes as a rookie last year. Oh, fumble again. We only won because we blocked
a holding call. It's going to come back.
We blocked a field goal at the very end. It's the only reason we beat Denver, but Bo Nix did dethrone Mahomes, if not for that. So I've respected him for a while. I still think we'll win it this year, the division. But you never know. I think Nix and Mahomes will be the next Brady and Manning big rivalry. I will say that. They'll be duking it out for years to come.
Pass.
Another pass play. Okay, we got him wrapping up. Good sack, number 10. All right, good sack. All right, that's how we end the first quarter. Only 6-0. We're putting up a good fight. They've had the ball in the red zone in our territory the whole quarter, basically, but we've only allowed one score. We've bent, but we didn't break. Got that forced fumble. Just got a sack right there. Defense is playing hard. Good job, Bondi. Oh, yeah, look at those. Look at the band over there. Are those tubas?
Huh?
Are those tubas over there?
I don't know.
Are those tubas? You guys look at those massive instruments. Tubas, huh? I forgot all my music education from school. Well, actually, both teams' cheerleaders are there. That's Thompson's cheerleaders, and this is Bondi's right here. All right, we should be able to get a little bit of a better vantage point now. Second quarter starting. I should get into announcing. I've had coaching on my mind, but announcing would be just as fun. I appreciate you guys that suggested that. False start.
Offense moved.
Yeah, number 2 knows. False start. What are we at? Second down. This is second. It's already 2nd and 20. This is going to be about. Oh, is he calling it on us? False start. That ref right there, he refs our flag football games. His name is Mike. He's really, really good. They even allowed him to ref at the NFL Pro Bowl for 2023, I believe. He's a really good ref. So he's met all the NFL guys. He reffed the flag football Pro Bowl game a few years ago. Become pretty good friends with him. Ran into him on the way as we were walking in. So I trust that he got the call right. Yeah, Patricia, that is a middle school band. They are pretty good, huh? Yeah, in Texas, they learn early nowadays. All right, we're at about second and 25. This is the time we need to make a humongous stop here. We cannot let them. We need to limit them to minimal yards here. You hit your opponent when they're down. You don't give them breathing room. Okay, good tackle. All right, 3rd and 27. They actually lost a yard or two there. Look at them moving backwards.
So this is obvious passing.
Yeah.
Drop my guys.
Yeah, we need to have 2 safeties, 2 corners back. They're obviously going to pass, and on the one-on-one jump balls, they've been killing us so far.
They got double safeties. You called that one.
Yeah, we got double safeties.
Here it comes the side. Only one. Where'd the safety go?
Oh no!
Why did the safety leave?
Safety was staring the QB down. He wasn't watching the receiver. Number 4 is a mismatch. And that's DK right there. And that's Puka Nakua right there.
Why put 2 safeties back and have 1 leave?
They obviously haven't practiced that much. He was just watching the QB. He wasn't. There was no route even in the middle of the field.
So this is an example of the Patriots letting one man beat them. So in this case, what you do as a coach is you say, you know what, we're not going to let one man beat us. So double team one man. Call your timeout. Tell 2 guys to cover 1 man. Instead, it's not fundamental, but it's smart.
Handoff. It's going to be a touchdown. Those are the kind of plays that kill your momentum, though, because we had a lot of momentum going when we had them at 3rd and 25. Even in the NFL, those kind of plays happen. They're just gut-wrenching. They just take your psyche out of the game. Yeah, number 4 is very tall. You got to double cover someone like that.
Especially because he's already gotten 2 deep passes on him.
Yeah.
I mean, your cornerback, you're not trying to down the kid, but the cornerback cannot follow the ball.
There's mismatch. Even in the NFL, there's corners. Even professional athletes getting paid millions of dollars are liability sometimes. So it's not on the corner or anything like that. There's NFL Pro Bowlers at corner that have a receiver that they just cannot cover. So they get targeted over and over and over until they bring a safety to help on them.
Yeah, so you need to tell your safety to cheat over and stay on number 4. Your safety has a clear view of the entire field, and he can watch your number 4 lines up, and he needs to kind of cheat himself over to that side.
I think he was watching the QB. He was watching the ball. He wasn't watching the receiver.
But they only throw to number 4. If they only throw to 1 guy, then you double team that 1 guy. Make them throw to somebody else. Make them. Don't let them throw to the same guy. Let 1 guy beat you.
You know what I bet? I bet their assignment was quarters, like cover 4. I bet his assignment was the middle of the field, and so he just played it, even though there was really nobody in the middle of the field. So I don't know whose fault that is. You don't want to play the blame game or whatever, because we're not the ones out there. But
you need 1 more guy on the front line, Coach. Coach, you need 1 more.
What are we at?
Front.
14-0 right now. Do you miss being a coach? Somebody said Lester must miss being a coach. I think Lester misses being a coach.
No, it's just stuff that you learn over time. I'm not trying to take this job. I love what I do, but I also know things that some folks may not learn.
Yeah.
You just can't help it.
Now, he can speak for himself because I'm willing to take any job. No, I'm just kidding. I'm willing to take any job, like take for myself. I'm not like trying to steal it from anybody, but if there's any vacancies is what I mean, I will gladly fill it.
Nice kick.
Deep kick this time.
Recover
Let's
that.
get some yards here.
Now return it. Come on, hold on to that ball. Woo! Picked up and body slam. Golly gee. Knocked his helmet off.
All right. Let's get a good drive here going. Let's at least run out most of the clock. Because there's 5 minutes left in the half. 5 minutes and 1 second. Standing in the grandstands makes it easy to call plays. It's true. That's why in the NFL, the coordinators go in the press box. Like, they can see a bird's eye view, and the coordinators call the plays because they can see it from this vantage point. Not every team is like with the Chiefs where Andy Reid calls the plays from field level, or Matt Nagy from field level. A lot of coordinators that call the plays go in the press box. All right. Lex is in the slot right now on the left side, number 13 right there. See if we can get him a pass thrown. Reverse again. They're on that. They're shedding all the blocks. They're getting into our backfield before the plays are even developing. All right, third down. Should be third. It says second, but I think it's third and long. Maybe Lex will get a pass right now.
Oh,
what happened here?
Personal foul. First down.
Automatic first. What happened?
Probably taunting of some sort.
Oh, no. Well, good for us. Yeah, we don't need no taunting out here. That's how you hurt your team. In the NFL, players get taken out of the game for that. Given it was 3rd and 20 something now, free first down just for taunting. How silly is that, you guys? Can y'all believe that? Just mental mistakes. Number 2 at the catch. Keep going, number 2. Okay.
Nice, what they call a gang tackle.
Yep. There's number 4 on defense too. Number 4 is all over the field. There's their quarterback at safety, number 1. They're playing old school football where the players go both ways, like Sammy Ball, Bronco Nagurski. Y'all know any of those names? That's from before anybody here was even born. Deep ball. Nice. Okay. Good deep ball right there. I've always thought, I feel like I've said it like a broken record, that you got to get a deep passing game going, like no matter who you are. It makes it so much easier to run when you make the defense have to back up and respect a deep pass.
You also show the other coach that you're not just going to lay down. A lot of these teams, when they feel like they got a 14-0 lead, a lot of teams will start laying down for them. And you just showed the other coach and the team that you're not going to lay down and take it.
Right.
You may not win.
Another pass, okay.
But you're going to play this game.
Oh, no. Bad timing right there. Right when I said they should pass more. Only problem is you don't want to throw it into traffic. I feel bad being all nitpicky from the stands. I'm not out there on the field. For what it's worth, though, I do play flag football QB. I do very good about limiting my interceptions because I'm cautious. I might miss a few touchdown throws because I'm not willing to take the risk, but I also limit turnovers as well. So you don't want to turn the ball over like that. It's better to take a sack, throw it away, anything. Because even if you don't score, you could always punt, make them start by their own goal line. And that's how you get a safety, 2 points. But instead, you give them the ball at the pretty good field position, They're not backed up into their own end, so they're not worried about anything. What happened? I think did we just get a pick six?
And that's also a flag.
There's a flag.
Another personal foul.
What? What happened? I lost track of the ball. Did anybody else happen to see what it was? What's the flag? Did we score?
Do you realize why the team is so frustrated right now?
Who?
Because that's the first time they've been scored on the entire season.
Wait,
Actually, it's not a score. That's on the 2-yard line.
Guys, I didn't see what happened. They just turned the ball over. We got the ball on the 2. Did we get a pick? They fumbled?
How are you not watching the game, son? You're videoing.
I lost track of the ball because they did a fake, and the angle we were at, the linemen were impeding. I couldn't see.
Interception and return to the 2-yard line.
I couldn't see the ball behind the lineman, and then the QB was over here, and I saw the ball go across over there, and next thing I knew, one of our guys had it. And so I was trying to scramble to just even see where the ball was.
So, in other words, you will not be eligible to be a cameraman in a football game.
I guess not.
You've lost your spot as cameraman.
Great. Stick with
no, look who's covering Lex.
I'll stick with the announcing or the
Look
coaching.
who's covering
then.
Lex, their best player.
They had number 4 on Lex. It's all right, Lex. Lex is tall. Look how big number 4. Number 4 is gonna be like 5'11" or 6 foot.
Lex is as tall as number 4.
Lex, no, he's not. Look, Lex is like 5'8", 5'9" now. Lex is getting so tall, and he looks small next to that guy. Oh my goodness.
So let me tell you what just now happened. So defense called the timeout. All right, defense is the team who's not been scored on the entire season.
And this is the closest they're about to be to.
And they're 2 yards from allowing the first team to score on them. And this is a coach's ego here. This is a coach's ego. Not that the coach is afraid he may end up losing the game. Coach's ego is calling timeout. We're going to do whatever we can to not let them score so as not to ruin and tarnish our record of not allowing any points on us all season long. Because when that coach goes to his coaching meetings this week, he wants to walk in there with his shoulders back, not that they won, that we ain't even been scored on this season. And that's what he's living his dream of right now, which I think that's not very sportsmanlike, but whatever.
I don't think that. I don't know what y'all think. I don't think it's a bad goal to try to pitch shutout the whole season. I'd be more so about the taunting or whatever. Taunting is worse than that. Anyways, let's see if we can get that touchdown right here. They're probably gonna bring an all-out blitz here. I bet you they blitz everybody except for 1 or 2. Oh yeah, they pounded the line.
Flag! First down. Face mask.
Face mask.
Baby gets hurt, somebody's mama's gonna get their ass whooped today. I promise you. I promise you.
So that'll give us the ball on the half the distance to the goal. It's on the 1 yard line. Automatic first down. So we got 4 plays to get 1 yard. I wish I caught that turnover a little better. See if we can punch it in here, though. Oh, yeah, they're getting tense over here. I think they know they're about to possibly have their first point scored on them. They're really trying to make it not happen. We should be, I don't know, we should be in. We got really, I can't. Mike's going to make the call, though.
Second down.
Didn't get in.
Second and inches.
Second and like an inch. You got to just QB sneak it at this point. What I would spread everybody out into a 5-wide formation, make them think you're going to pass, and just QB sneak up the middle. That was a false start. They didn't call it, though.
Come on.
The
O-line got to block.
Yeah, the only problem here is that you don't only got to block, you got to get some push. And so it's hard to get push with those guys that big. You got to push them back at least half a yard. But if they're bigger than you and they're pushing you back 6 inches, maybe half a yard. Blocking and getting off of blocks in football is just as much about getting push. than it is about just engaging with us with a person. False start. It's gonna move us 5 yards back. Yep. I wonder if we're nervous because we know that this is our talk about a game of inches for real. We couldn't have been more than a few inches from scoring there. Now we're going to be at 3rd and goal on the 5. It might be a passing situation. I wonder if we're nervous about knowing this is our chance to get our first points of the season. I would kick a field goal if we don't get any yards here. We can make a field goal from here. It's only a 20-something yard field goal. I think our kicker can do it. 37 seconds till half.
Wouldn't that be cool if Lex was the one they threw the pass to and he was the
I hope Lex
first guy to score against this team?
I hope he can score. He'd be scoring on their best player, number 4, too. For those of you just tuning in, playing against the best team in the district, they haven't given up a single point the entire season, and our team is on the goal line right here, 3rd and goal on the 5. We have a chance to put the first points up against them all season. I'm not sure if we'll kick a field goal or go for it if we don't get this play. I'd rather just score now on 3rd, just get it over with. We have shotgun, pass play, Lex's side, caught. Is he in? Is he in?
No sign.
They're going to say he's short. I got to tell you, he was a little bit short. 1 yard short, you guys.
Timeout.
All right. It's going to be 4th and goal on the 1. They're going to go for it. To be honest, I would kick a field goal. We get the ball first, so they get the ball at the half anyways, right? Wait, who got... Who? No, they got the ball first, so we get it at the half. If it was me, I would kick a field goal here. It'd be 14-3 at halftime, and we would get the ball. So then after we get the ball at halftime, if we score any points, it'll be just a 1-possession game again. Because you really don't want to come away with 0 here. That will just give... Sometimes you play to not give the other team momentum. If they stop us here, which is likely because of how strong their D-line is, then it'll just give them all the momentum in the world, and it'll just deject our guys. You don't want to go into halftime dejected. You want to go with momentum. Think about the mental morale boost. Football is as much mental as it is physical. Think about the mental boost. If we score the first points on them all season and we go into halftime with that and we're getting the ball back, maybe get some more points put on the board, and then it's going to lower their morale significantly if they see a 3 instead of a 0, the other side of their score. Extra point kick does count as 2 in this league. This is 4th and goal, though. This is not we're going for it. Going for the touchdown. I don't like this idea. I hope it works out, though. Wildcat, number 10's going to get the snap. They were discombobulated. They're going to false start us, I'm afraid. Unless we call a timeout, which they're going to false start us.
That was a play that Coach just created in a huddle.
Yeah, it was.
And no one's ever had a chance to work on that, and he tried to make that work right here at 4th and inches. He tried to do that.
I like the idea, though, of having number 10 just get the snap. They're just going to have number 10 get the ball and pummel forward because he's the biggest dude. But I don't know, the motion, I guess the motion and theatrics on the side I don't think was necessary.
No, by him having that quarterback jump around like he was doing, got everyone off their game. The guys were sliding in, sliding out. He's calling the kick team.
That's okay. All right, calling in the kick team now. That's better, actually. I'm glad they're calling in the kick team. I just hope we can kick it this far.
Because think about the pressure on this kicker. Think about the pressure on the snapper, the holder, and the kicker.
Come on, kicker, you got it. We need the line to hold up here. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'm just sweating a little bit. Someone said just give the ball number 66 to let him pummel forward. Number 66 is the biggest guy. You know, it's actually not a bad idea. Teams don't do that. Just give the ball to the biggest lineman. The Bears did it with the Fridge, William Perry, back in the 80s, though. Their D tackle, 400 pounds, to give him the ball at fullback, let him rumble into the end zone. The Lions do it today with Penei Sewell, the 58, their right tackle, one of the best linemen in the league. He's kind of agile, pretty hefty. So there's a few teams that do just, you say, you know what, screw it. Don't give it to him. Just give it to the lineman. I know he doesn't run with it, but whatever. A lot of teams don't do that, though. They rather have the lineman block. Yeah, that's how y'all remember the Fridge. Scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. All right. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm just kind of stretching my arms a little bit. I've had them bent at this angle the whole first half. All right. So 4th down and goal on the 5. Looked like we were calling out the kicking team. I hope we're not trying to drop some fake here. I just think they can fake the kick. I highly, highly recommend them not do that. I think we just take our points. But we'll see what happens. I would have rather the kick have been from the 1 yard line than from the 5. I don't know how. I'm not sure how.
Their first offense out there. They're not kicking it.
They're not. They put the offense back out.
Offense is back out.
Oh no! On the 5 yard line. That's. All right.
4th down.
Looks like we're going for it again.
Inches.
We're on the 5 because we got backed up because of the false start, right? Yeah. Oh, not. We're on the 5. We don't need to. Oh no. And we had a late substitution in. It doesn't look like we're. Oh no! Don't do this, guys. Kick the field goal. Kick the field goal.
4th down.
I hope we get it. I get. Oh, we got him offsides. Maybe. We might have got him offsides, but we also might have. Did we false start actually?
Yeah.
Receiver. Oh, I thought we got him offsides. Dang, that's sad. So I looked. I was watching the middle of the field. Not one of our offensive linemen moved, and the defense jumped.
It was our wide receiver.
But one of our wide receivers on the side here, who I couldn't see, must have jumped early. Dang it! I thought we got him offsides. That would have put us back like on the 2 yard line. Guys, the only problem now though is that our field goal's 10 yards further than it would have been if we just kicked it on the 1. Now we're running pistol formation on 4th and 10. 4th and 10, guys. That's bleak. Fumble, Roos. Wow. They did a variation of the fumble Rooski right there. If y'all couldn't tell, the QB was running to the right and stuffed the ball in the back of the fullback. And so the whole offense moved to the right, trying to pretend they had the ball. And then number 10 was just going to go around the edge with the ball in his back. Kind of a clever attempt, but unfortunately they were on it. And number 10 is not known for his speed to get around the edge.
I think that it's my fault that did not work for them, because I was already planning. So first of all, we are surrounded by fans from Thompson, the opposing school. And so my plan was whenever we scored, which would have been the first score of the season against them, I was going to go, wah, 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 wah.
Don't make me a part of that, then we're taunting like that.
I was going to do that and make everyone feel like even more insulted that we scored on them. And because of me, God punished them and made them not score. Dang it. I hate when that happens. Wah, 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 wah. And I didn't get a chance to do it. Darn. But all of these are Thompson fans here all around us. And I thought that would have been the best insult to injury. Even though we're losing the game, just to go, wah, 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 would have really made me feel good. You have nothing to say to that?
I don't.
Wah, 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 wah.
I think God's just letting the players on the field play the game, letting the coaches and players determine the outcome. I'm gonna sit down for a minute or two. I'll still keep the video going. Got a halftime show over here. This is the Thompson cheerleaders. What are they called? The Bells? Is that what it says? My high school's cheerleaders were called the Phillies, Kingwood Phillies. Y'all are funny in the comments. 14-0 at halftime. Would have much rather that 3. I just feel like if you're 2 yards, 1 yard away, and you have 3 attempts and you don't get it in, what makes you think you're going to get it in on the 4th attempt? You know, if you couldn't get it in on 3 attempts, just take your field goal, make it 14-3. Let your guys get rest at halftime, and then come out and try to turn the 3 into a 6, or turn the 3 into a 11 or a 10, a 9. But now it's 14-0, and it just feels like a gut punch because it's mental. A lot of it's mental stuff, just like as much as it is physical. So we're starting from square one here, and getting the ball down there on them is not easy. It's pretty hot out here, Kathy. It's I'm trying to think what the temp is. I think it said 98 outside when we were in the car driving here. Car might make it look a little hotter than it actually is, but it's not cool, I'll put it that way. Yeah, I agree, Linda. God just lets the boys and the coaches play, just do their thing. Every team has toxic fans. There's even Chief fans that are toxic, and so I'm grateful that God doesn't punish us like good, humble fans and the good, humble players for the toxic fans. We've been blessed to have 3 Super Bowls, hopefully many more. 4 Super Bowls in total, 3 in the past 5, 6, 7 years. And so I think that God has a perfect plan. He lets the players play, and I don't think that the toxic fans are going to change his will. Appreciate you guys' comments. It is making me want to. Metal is the metal's not that hot. I can put my arm against it, do this. It's not the kind of metal that conducts heat super strongly. It's like, I don't know, it is metal, but it's like, I don't know, it's just not hot. Some of y'all are saying, how's he leaning on that metal fence if it's so hot? The sun is beating on it, but, you know, like, it must be a specific type of metal, the material, I guess. I don't think GM Pop came today to Lex's game. We have a saying here in State College, PA, that he's a Penn State fan because the sky is blue and white. I don't quite get that one. Oh, because Penn State is blue and white. Duh, I'm silly me. How silly. Does Megan like football? She loves football. I enjoy, one of my favorite things to do is watch football with her. She knows it pretty well. She knows it better than a lot of men do. Men are the ones who predominantly like football, but she knows her. She knows the business side of it. She knows her ball, as they say. Can you video all of Lex's home games? I tried to video every game. I missed one last week because it was on Wednesday, and I had flag football that day. They're normally on Tuesdays. Flag football got canceled. I went into work that day regardless, but I took off work today to be here at Lex's game. My job's pretty flexible with that, and so I let them know I wasn't going to be there today, and so I'll probably take all the Tuesdays off. I think there's only 2 or 3 more. I even debated going to some of our local high schools, just video and live streaming their games, kind of giving my own thoughts and impressions. They usually play on Fridays. I work on Fridays, though. I ain't trying to take every day of work off. Obviously, Tuesday is enough. But we'll see. We'll see what God has in store for me. Zard, he's only playing receiver now. I think they made him backup safety. I'm like Jersey Jeff. I like teams by animals. They're the Thompson Tigers, so our opponents are an animal and we're not. My high school was the Kingwood Mustang, so we were an animal, a Mustang. In the NFL, I think there's 8 teams out of 32 that are an animal. There's the Bengals, the Falcons, the Eagles, Ravens, Bills, Lions.
Okay, buddy.
Trying to think who else. That's 6. Cardinals, Jaguars. That's 8. Anybody else I'm forgetting? Bears, 9. Maybe a lot more than 8 actually. Panthers is 10. Dolphins 11. Did I say Broncos? I don't think I said Broncos. It's 12.
You're missing one coach. You need one more coach.
Rams 13. I think it's 13. I think Seahawks 14. I think it's 14. All right, we're starting again. Halftime has ended. Getting the ball kicked off to us. Deep kick. Oh, we fumbled it. Uh-oh. All right. Well, they pinned us back. We're on, what yard line are we on? We're on 5, 10, 15. I think we're on the 15. 20. All right. Why are we re-kicking?
They jumped, they ran off sides. They got 6 guys over on this side, only 4 on the other. What does that show you?
Chance they're gonna onside kick it on this side.
Maybe.
They got a heavy set on the left side. They got a lot more people here than they do on that side. Makes you wonder if they're gonna try to
Normally they're balanced with 5 and 5.
Yeah,
in the
it's
middle.
6 and 4 now.
But we're going 6 and 4. Makes you wonder if he's gonna kick to the side purposely.
Or they're gonna kick it to, I don't know.
Deep kick.
A little poocher.
No block, fella. Oh God!
Big hit. Still going though.
Hold the ball. Hold on the ball.
All right. Dang, maybe we should do that. We should start our own like Manning cast type of thing for football games. I love listening to Eli and Peyton talk about the Monday Night Football games. It's my favorite thing to watch. Jet sweep coming our way. Perfect form tackle by number 4. Number 4 and number 1 on their team are going to be great players. Number 1's the quarterback. Number 4 is just lethal both sides of the ball. Number 4 could be like Travis Hunter. He could just go in and play whatever side of the ball he wants to, or both. He's already tall enough for the professional level. You don't got to be but 5'11" or 6 foot. He's probably 5'10", 5'11" right now. he could easily end up being a 6'3" corner or something. I'm flabbergasted with number 4. I'm so impressed. Teresa says we need to just run the opposite way of number 4. Wait, that's Lex's assignment to block him, actually. We're going to pass now. I think it's 3rd and long. Another swing. Oh, batted down. Is there girls flag football in your area? There is, actually. Some of the girls, our league, there's a girl that plays in my flag football league. It's supposed to be only for men, but we're not going to forbid a girl from playing. She's pretty good, actually. There's been a few girls that have played. They have co-ed leagues. They have one specifically for women. So, yes, it's very possible for a girl to play flag football in Houston. Very, very possible, and does happen. All right, 4th and long. We probably, normally you'd want to punt here, but are we punting? I think we're punting.
Come on, Lex.
Good job forcing them out of bounds. If you can't tackle them, let the sideline eat them up. My sophomore grandson's team is the T-Bolts. He's 6'4". That's cool. Kim, what does he play? What position? What state?
I don't know what kid that's in.
Hi, Kathy. How are you doing today? Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought you said put. I didn't. I thought you wanted to talk to the camera. I'm sorry. It's going to be 20-something to 0, probably 20-0 now. That's why the momentum is so important. I know the field goal only feels like 3 points, but I feel like it'd be really different if we had just taken the 3. I feel like we wouldn't be so dejected right now. Because it just feels like you only climb Everest once, so to speak. You don't make yourself have to do it over and over again. And so when you get close to the top, you don't take a risk that'll send you back down to the bottom. You just do whatever it takes to get to the top once, get the hard part out of the way. There's always lessons you can learn though from football. It's a beautiful sport. I love the competition of it, and so that's a lesson that you can learn, that everybody can learn here.
Oh, nice kick.
I think he missed that. I think it was wide left.
It did go wide, but it was really nice set up and hold and kick.
20-0 right now. It's still not too late to get some points up, though. We forced 2 turnovers. That's the other thing, too, is that in football, 90% of the time, whatever team has fewer turnovers will win the game at any level. Even in the NFL, not often does a team turn the ball over a bunch and still end up winning the game. Turnovers are the most debilitating thing that can happen to you, but they're the best thing that can happen for you to just turn any game in your favor. And so we got 2 turnovers on these guys. We forced a fumble when they were about to score. So that takes away 6 points from them they could have had. And we got an interception that put us on their 2-yard line. That's at least 3 points, if not 6, that we should have had. And so,
Nice kick.
all right, way to get on that. Got an injury on the field. Let's hope he's okay. Always praying for the players that are injured. Just probably a little banged up. There's a difference between a little bit of a nick, a little bit of getting your leg nicked, a little bit of banged up, being hurt, so to speak, versus being injured. Injured is like serious. In the NFL, there's a lot of gruesome injuries this past week. It was a bad week for a lot of NFL players. But yeah, Teresa, maybe a little bit bad. Especially if it's just a kid. False start. It's okay, Teresa. I know you're just joking. It ain't a big deal. He's going out of the game, actually. Teresa, you got... Oh, no. Oh, he's back in. He don't know what... He don't know what... Dang. Vanessa, I'm glad I was able to teach you. I appreciate it. Thank you for checking in. Hope you're having a blessed day at work. You stay safe over there. Good to hear from you. Oh, yeah. I love helping people learn about football. Is Glock Purdy actually out? I get it. I call him Glock Purdy. This is a nickname. Cool nickname. Is he actually out? I hadn't heard it yet. I guess Mac Jones was going to start then in that case. All right. What are we at? We're at 2nd and long. Quick pass to the flat. Oh, we're getting chippy over there. Well, Sue, what can I help you with? There's no better time than right now. If anybody has any football questions, now's the time to tell me. I can probably explain it as simply as possible.
Maybe a slant to Lex.
Oh, Lex was running a slant. That might have been a pass for him.
Timeout call for the play.
This game's gone really long. We've been going 68 minutes. Third quarter's barely halfway over.
I try to teach Lex this. Watch this tackle.
That? Where the pancake block?
No, the tackle. Look at the tackle.
Oh, yeah, he went low.
And flipped the guy over.
Oh, yeah.
I try to teach Lex to do that. They won't.
Because you're throwing your head at him. It's nervous if you don't.
Yeah.
Is going over a good thing? What do you mean by going over? That could mean a lot of different things. It depends what you mean specifically by going over. Batted down by guess who? Number 4.
So she told you not to give it to her.
Oh, you mean going over the length of time? Um, I mean, it just depends. If you love football, then it's good because you get to watch more game. But if you're ready to go home or if you're tired and dehydrated, then it's probably not so good. It happens sometimes. All people run late for work, meetings go late, all kinds of things happen that go longer than expected. So it's no different than that.
Come on, Lex.
It doesn't. It's getting out of hand right now. We all have our heads down. We're losing our way right now. I guarantee if we took those 3 points that it'd be totally different, even if we were still losing. Because the way it's looking right now, it's going to be no different than any other score they've had. But if we had just gotten the 3 points, then we would know that no matter what happens, we've done something that no one else has done. Missed tackles do hurt. Sometimes, though, the other team is just faster, bigger, and stronger. So, block kick again. That's a bright spot for us. We've had 2 block kicks today. Had 2 block kicks is really good. Something we need to build on. That's how you win games. Browns beat the Packers on a block kick. Eagles stayed undefeated. The Rams would be undefeated right now, but the Eagles blocked 2 of their kicks in the fourth quarter to stay undefeated. I'm working on it, Shelly. It's work in progress being a football coach. I don't have a college degree yet, unfortunately. I'm still working on that. If I could get hired without the degree, I would take it in a heartbeat, but unfortunately, they have no reason to trust me. Unless I get lucky and get put in the same room as someone, I can just wow them with my football knowledge. It's about the only possible thing I can think of as a way to take a shortcut. Otherwise, I'm going to have to
All right, Lex is back on the return
get the
team.
4-year.
Lex is back on the return team, on the far back.
Okay. Lex is returning right now. Let's see if we can make something happen.
Number 13, return man, Lex Morrow, awaiting the kickoff.
I agree, Jennifer. I'm hoping that we can get some points right now.
Looks like they set up for a deep kick.
Get something going.
Ball's off the tee.
Yeah, the Bengals don't have Burrow, and the team isn't complete anyways. They
13 set up
they
as the return man.
they have all they have is
Lex
Burrow
Morrow.
and the 2 receivers. They
Kicking team.
haven't
to kick it.
put enough into their depth, so
Be a deep
going against a
kick.
good team like the Broncos would have been hard. But Lex caught the kickoff.
Morrow.
Get some yards, Lex.
Return. All right. Spin move off of 1 tackle.
Hey, feeling the kick is good. Everyone else drops the kicks a lot of the time, but he caught it and got quick yards out of it.
That was nice. I mean,
Ram-
the wind knocked out of him. Look. Nice standing.
Yeah. I feel like he got hit on his side. I feel like his bones are really brittle. You know how you fix that, though? It sounds silly.
Sleep on the floor.
How'd you know I was going to say that?
I know that technique.
It's true.
Do it.
It's really true. If you,
I love my pillow. I love my mat.
some people are naturally just brittle, but if you sleep on the floor even for a short period of time,
Oh, come on.
or spend time laying on the floor,
Uh-oh, look out.
it'll make your body become so dense and so muscular that you can just like, you can. I'm gonna,
Stop doing that.
what?
People are looking at you like you're banging yourself.
I wasn't. You can just bang. I'm not gonna do it to make a bunch of noise, but you can just smack my hands on the metal and stuff like that, and your body just becomes strong, just resistant. Sleeping on the floor. Some people have even said it's cure their insomnia and other things, because ancient man obviously didn't have beds and pillows like we do today, mattresses. Okay, good broken tackles. I think people were looking at me hitting myself.
What is this guy doing? Having a seizure? I thought you were too.
No. Rams were my dad's football team as long as I can remember. He passed 6 years ago. I'm sorry to hear that, Casey. That means that he barely missed them winning the Super Bowl too. That's really sad, actually. They won the Super Bowl like 4 years ago.
Who?
The Rams. This lady said her dad passed 6 years ago. That's right before they won.
But he was able to see the greatest show on turf, though.
Yeah.
Warner year,
At least he saw that. Yeah, the 99 Rams, 2001 Rams. My mom always said to never force yourself to sleep. If you're tired, fall asleep when you can and wherever you're most comfortable. I do agree with that. I agree that if you can't sleep, don't waste time stressing yourself out staring at the ceiling. Just do something. Be productive, or even just relax. Even that in and of itself might make you a little more tired. My team has been the Packers since the 60s. I'm 71 years old. Well, you chose a good team. You've had legendary quarterback play your whole life, basically. You got to see Bart Starr, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Jordan Love. Might win a ring this year. I really am big on them. Well, I'm a Chiefs fan, of course. So
Don't forget Matt Flynn.
Matt Flynn. Week 17, Matt Flynn.
Well, he's a record holder.
He is, actually. That's crazy, you guys. I don't know if y'all know the story about Matt Flynn, but in 1 year, 2012, I believe, the Packers had already clinched the number one seed at 2011, maybe. That's when they were 15-1. And so they had one more game before the playoffs, so they just let Aaron Rodgers sit out and get some rest because it was a no-stakes game. You don't want to get your best player hurt. So they let the backup Matt Flynn play, and he ended up throwing 6 touchdown passes, 400-something yards, broke the franchise records. And so obviously the Packers they're not going to let him take Aaron Rodgers' spot because Aaron Rodgers is a legend. So the Raiders were like, you know what, I bet he could come to play for our team. So they paid him a huge contract based off of one good game in the final week of the season. And just didn't end up working out. Funny story. Matt Flynn.
4th down. They're not punting, they're going for it.
Nothing to lose, I guess. Reverse again. Number 9 is just waiting. Number 9 is breaking through and just like waiting there like a dad waiting for his child like this to jump in his lap. Being a Steelers fan in the 70s, you got 4 rings in the 70s, 6 total. I feel blessed right now being a Chiefs fan. We have 3 rings in this generation. I would love to get 5, 6, or 7. Truly, I'm a Mahomes fan more than a Chiefs fan. So if Patrick Mahomes went to the Titans tomorrow, then I would be a Titans fan. I would go with them. I've always been more of a fan of players, more so than franchises. You know, when your favorite player plays for a franchise, you come to love the other players, though, on there. So I've come to really appreciate Travis Kelce, Xavier Worthy, Chris Jones. I love Chris Jones a lot. Andy Reid and all those guys. Don't get me wrong. But if Mahomes went to the Titans, then I would start learning to become fond of.
Tell them the truth, Ellie. You love Taylor Swift, too. You're a Swiftie.
Taylor Swift is a part of the Chiefs now. Meg loves Taylor Swift, so I like Taylor Swift, too. No, I love that we have Taylor Swift as a Chiefs fan. It's awesome. My dad's favorite team was whoever was playing Dallas. Cowboys hater.
Oh no. They're missing somebody. Man wide open over there.
Husband's team was the Vikings until the Texans were formed. Texans fans now. Texans got their first win this past weekend. I still think they can make the playoffs. I'm not totally giving up on the Texans yet. There's been plenty of 0-3 teams that ended up turning it around and making the playoffs. It wasn't like they were getting blown out. They had 3 close losses. They lost to the Rams, barely. Tampa, they only lost the last second. And then who'd they lose to in week 3? I forget who they lost to in week 3. Jacksonville, it was 17-10. Pretty close game, though. So it's not like bad. O-line is rough. O-line is the most important part of a team. Even more important than a quarterback. That's not, people don't say that a lot, but I promise you that you can look at Burrow, you look at a lot of good QBs, if they don't have an O-line, they can't do anything. An O-line is more important than a quarterback. As great as Mahomes is, being the 3rd best of all time, if we didn't have the O-line we had, he wouldn't be able to do what he does. Tom Brady wouldn't be able to do what he does. Joe Montana, none of them. There's been a whole bunch of legendary QBs that never won because they didn't have an O-line, like, Dan Marino, Burrow now. Elway didn't win until the very end of his career. So, yeah, the O-line's a bedrock of any. The O-line and the defense is the bedrock of any team. Because you can win without receivers. It's not easy, but the Chiefs want to ring without any really major receivers. You can win without a running back, especially. Anybody can run behind a good O-line, dang near. You can even win with an average quarterback. I can think of a bunch of QBs like Trenton Dilfer and Rich Gannon. Jeff Garcia, I think, was the one who won for Tampa. Who was the quarterback for the Bears? Jim McMahon. I can think of a bunch of names that most people don't even know that won rings with a good supporting cast around them. But if you don't have an O-line and a defense, you got nothing in football. Those are the guys that do the dirty work. Anyways, Texans, could see them. They barely lost their first 3 games. I could totally see them just turning those close losses into close wins, making the playoffs. You know what's funny, Teresa, is that the Browns' 1 win was against the best team they played. They have 3 losses, but their 1 win was against the Packers. Major upset. My nephew's a Bengals fan. He married a Browns fan. That's funny.
There's 12 players out there.
For who? For them? Oh, they're getting one off the field right now. My nephew played in the NFL and is now a coach for the Titans. Tight ends, Luke Stalker. That's cool, Shelly. That name sounds familiar. Tight ends coach for the Titans, huh? You let them know OLE is here and ready. If they ever need football assistance of any kind, I would even travel. That's cool. That's awesome for him, though, Shelly. That's wonderful. Luke Stalker. I know the Snake, Ken Stabler. I don't know the other guy, Lyle Alzado. Went to school with Josh McDaniels. Nice. I know Josh McDaniels. Ken Stabler was crazy. He'd party all night, and then like get 1 or 2 hours of sleep, he'd go out and play an NFL game. And they would ask him, like, why don't you prepare better? This is your career. And he was like, why do I do 9 hours of sleep for a 3-hour football game or whatever? And so he'd be like all just worn down, just looking ragged and stuff out there, throwing touchdowns, winning games for the Raiders. I know Warren Moon as well. I would enjoy coaching the Titans. I'm actually quite fond of Cam Ward. I would love to help the Titans if I could. You know, they were actually one of my first, when I was little, I think the Titans were actually like the first team that I truly fell in love with when I was like 8 or 9. You remember that?
Pass to Lex.
Because they had Vince Young and Chris Johnson. I loved them. My dad says Lex might get a pass here. Thrown the other way.
Uh-oh.
Dropped it. Does Jake still like the Pack? I mean, I assume so. I don't think he watches football a whole lot anymore. But I'm sure if he had to pick a team, I'm sure he still loves the Packers. Vanessa, I love basketball too. A lot of y'all don't know this about me, but I actually am almost as fond of basketball as I am football. So all the stuff that I say about football, the knowledge that it seems like I have and stuff like that, I'm the exact same way with basketball, with the NBA. I love basketball. Baseball, golf, soccer, all the others, I don't know. I know a decent amount, but not a whole lot. But during basketball season, you're indoors and in the auditorium, so it's a little harder to hear, but I'd be willing to live stream Lex's basketball. I'd be willing to live stream Lex's basketball games too, if y'all would enjoy seeing that. I can share a lot of knowledge on basketball as well. Even for a career, I would have as much fun coaching and or announcing basketball as much as football. Favorite basketball team is the Spurs. I have all my Spurs gear. Y'all will see me once football season's over, and after, you'll see me with my Chiefs gear now, but you'll see me in my Wemby gear once basketball starts rolling around. I love the Spurs. But once again, it's for the player, not for the organization. The Spurs are a Texas team, so I'm very blessed that Wemby got drafted to a team in my state so I can go see him. All right, it's about over. Yeah, I'll show you all the basketball when that time comes. But yeah, big Wemby fan, Victor Wembanyama, and so by extension, Spurs fan. And then, and so yeah, I'll video basketball for y'all when it comes around. What do I think of LeBron? Legend, second best player of all time. He has a case to be number one. Some people think LeBron is the greatest of all time, the GOAT. Respectable case. I still think Jordan. I have my own argument to back it up, but LeBron is a respectable case as well, if you feel that way. So LeBron, top three of all time. Wherever you put him at in the top three is respectable. LeBron, Jordan, and Kareem is kind of and Magic Johnson. To me, that's the Mount Rushmore of basketball. Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, and Magic. I love Magic. Magic might be my favorite old-time player. I love the way he plays the no-look passes, the Showtime Lakers, but Wemby now. But to me, Mike Jordan's obviously the GOAT, in my opinion. I feel like it's pretty clear. Oh, Larry Bird. I love Larry Legend, too. He's awesome. The Hick from Old Slick, or whatever they called him. Do you remember what they used to call Larry Bird? They nicknamed the Hick from like Old Slick or something like that? Because he was from Indiana. He had a silly little nickname like that. I think my dad's upset. I don't know why. I feel like his mood went down a little bit. I don't know if it's the way the game ended or something. But all right, guys, there's Thompson in their prayer circle again. You respect it. You enjoy to see it. Hope you all have an incredibly blessed rest of y'all's day in Jesus' name. And I appreciate y'all tuning in with me and watching. I'm about to end this live. We're about to go. And so, I will catch y'all next time. Bye, guys.